Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a monthly May prediction for the sign of Taurus. So happy birthday, Taurus. It is your season, and what a beautiful season to be in. Honestly, I'm really realizing that this is one of my favorite seasons to be in out of the zodiac. Because I don't know, it feels really good, even though it feels really like rough for me at least. Very like emotionally heavy, like within emotions rising and kind of like coming out of us, and in a very like magnetic way. It's almost, I want to describe it as that I almost feel like there's like my feelings are like metal, and there's like a huge heavy magnet kind of on the external, and it's just kind of like sucking all of that out, and just drawing it out. So it feels good in a way because it's a release. It's just kind of that process of the release that seems a little heavy. But Taurus, let us see how your month is going to go this month of May, your season. Lots of healing, standing in your power, feeling in your power. Again, it's your season, so I feel like anytime any of the signs are in their actual season, in their time, they really shine. And I don't think that you're going to be doing anything too flashy, nothing crazy, because you're not like that. But I feel like this month is going to be a really, it's going to be a really grounded month for a lot of people, or it's going to call for that. It's going to call for people to be grounded, but you already are grounded. So I am definitely feeling like you are going to be getting some things done this month, okay? And you're not going to be, in a more relaxed state how most of the other signs are going to be in your season, because it's going to call them to take a chill pill, slow down, get a little grounded. But for you, I feel like you're already in a good place. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. You're rushing in. You want to rush into something, I think, this month. Either you want to rush into something this month, or someone or something wants to rush towards you. But there is a sense of like needing to get somewhere kind of in a hurry, I feel. Wanting to express something, I think. Wanting to be vocal about something. So, wanting to communicate something to someone, kind of like, not desperately, but like you really want to, or vice versa, someone wants to you if you're a cross watcher. And we have the Hierophant. Maybe someone wants to propose to you. Maybe this is a proposal. Maybe someone wants to come to you and tell you that they want to commit, or vice versa. You want to commit with somebody. But there is an energy of wanting to communicate rather quickly, and what the communication could be about is about marriage. Could have anything to do with any type of like legal court system as well as beliefs, but I'm really getting that I feel like this is about marriage. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Because I think that this is something that you don't have, and maybe it's like a commitment, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a marriage, and that you feel that you need to have this thing in order to really be happy, in order to really feel fulfilled. Because I feel like Taurus, like all the other earth signs, are very hard workers, and they're usually very successful in the material world. And I'm getting that maybe there has been a lot of work with you. Like you've been working a lot, you've been trying to make things happen, you've been doing really good for yourself. But now it's like you're kind of at this place with Three of Wands, where you want more. You're wanting to explore and venture, and you're wanting all of that positive energy that you've been putting out. You're waiting for it to come back to you. And I think that maybe that what you're waiting for it to come back to you, in the way that you're waiting for it to come back to you, is with a marriage or a commitment, or some type of commitment that you want to either come in towards you, or you want it to express that to somebody. But it could be very much for some of you. Some of you are waiting to hear from someone. Maybe you're waiting for someone to propose, and maybe you're starting to lose faith with the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're maybe thinking that that's not going to happen with this person. So some of you are going to be waiting, and again, some of you could be the ones doing that, rushing in to propose to someone. We have the Death card now. So being Taurus season, this season is a very healing time. It's very similar to kind of Scorpio's transformative energy, where we are doing healing to the point where it transforms us in the best way possible. So it's a lot of learning, a lot of growing for all the signs, for everyone. Excuse me. You are going to be really having to look at yourself and maybe realizing what it is that you're waiting for is not so much something that you need, because this energy does feel a little bit like desperate in a way, not saying that you are desperate. This energy just feels a little bit, sorry, there's a plane, you can probably hear it through that. It feels a little bit rushed, like wanting to really, really chase after this thing, you know, this commitment, whatever this is, because you think that it's going to bring you happiness. And I think that the Death card is really having to let go of that and having to realize that you can create your own happiness. There's no need, because, you know, this commitment, I feel like, is with, at least if it's not another individual, it's a situation, but I really feel like it's another individual. We have the Knight of Cups. So could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Death card represents Scorpio, so really could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, that you're kind of waiting, and you're kind of waiting. And I think that you're waiting. Someone's feelings got hurt, I feel like, Taurus. I feel like someone's feelings got hurt in the past. And I feel like you're waiting maybe for someone to apologize. But I feel like it's like you're waiting for that and more. Like you want more than just an apology. You want a commitment. Something ended, I feel like, maybe even too. Yeah, Six of Swords, leaving something behind. So I think something ended. Yeah, something ended. Six of Swords and then Six of Cups. Six of Cups, so nostalgia and reminiscing. Something ended that you're reminiscing about. There was an ending to a cycle here with the Death card. And it could be with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like I said. Doesn't have to be, though, just special significance if it is. But I honestly want to say that this person is most likely, maybe if you are wanting to reach out, like you're feeling like you want to, I would say no. I would say let this person come to you, because I think that they're very, very drawn to you right now. With the Six of Cups. I feel like their energy is the one that's reminiscing. And maybe you could be as well, but they are reminiscing in a very good way. Regardless of whoever's reminiscing, I feel like if there was hurt, it's like the hurt is being overlooked. So if you hurt someone or someone hurt you, you both still have feelings, or you're still at least thinking about each other. You still have each other in your hearts. Does that make sense? It's almost like if this person is reminiscing about you or you're reminiscing about them, it's in a very positive way. It's not anything bad. It's not anything negative. It's in a very, very good light. So this month, I mean, yeah, someone could be returning from the past as well to offer you something, because maybe they see how you're shining right now, and it could very much just be that they see you shining during your season, that you're doing good, and you know, I feel like you're looking really good this month as well, like physically, like your skin's glowing, like you just look really, really good this month, and obviously that's going to be attracting some, you know, people from the past that if maybe they still want something to do with you, they see you looking really good and they want that. It's like they want Taurus this season, right? Whether, you know, you're going to give them the time of day or not, I'm not sure, but I think that it is something that you do want. I feel like you are kind of waiting for them to reach out to you, to chase after you. I feel like you want them to, maybe even. So again, guys, these are general messages for the month of May for the sign of Taurus. So I'm picking up multiple different energies, so different messages. Take what resonates with you, and then leave the rest. If none of this resonates with you, I highly recommend that you check your rising moon and Venus placements as well. I'm a Sagittarius sun, and I have Capricorn moon, and I find that watching readings for Capricorn always resonate with me a lot. Okay, so what we're going to do next is that we're going to tap into messages from your higher self. So these messages are coming directly from the higher self of Taurus. Whoa. Judgment. So this is what this month is really about, is just looking at the self, admitting the truth, you know, putting it out on the table for yourself. I mean, it could be for other people as well. I think it's like also a month of closure, and I think in that's where the healing is really going to come through, is through just closure of a situation, closure of a belief, closure of you know, we saw the death card in earlier, right? Yeah. I think for a lot of you, you're going to have to release whatever that thing is in the past, whether it's a person or a thing or, you know, an idea. I don't know. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. So again, Six of Cups came out. And then with that, we have the Devil in reverse, which is great. I love seeing the Devil in reverse because that means that we're breaking out of those chains. Because, you know, the Devil is an energy that has us bound. And it's usually like a very, very mental energy that kind of has us bound to a certain belief that we have to be a certain way, or that we are a certain way, or that things, you know, the way that it seems is how it is, but maybe there's more to it, but it's an illusion, it's a trick. It is definitely like the energy of deceit in its like purest form, where it wants to make you believe that it is something that it's not. So you're breaking out of those things. You're breaking out of a belief that maybe you thought something was something that it's actually not, and that's what the judgment is for this month for you, Taurus. That you're really gonna look at it and you're gonna be honest. And you're like, wow, you know what? That's not what I thought it was. You know. So I feel like and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Follow your intuition on this one, okay? Because I feel like you're actually, I want to like go back and say, because now we have the Six of Cups in reverse and we had it in the upright earlier. I felt like before, whoever was reminiscing was like in a very fond way. Now I feel like it's kind of like in a negative way. So it could be that there is a wishy-washy energy where at sometimes you want whatever that was, and sometimes you don't, and sometimes you're done. So I feel like you're conflicted. I feel like there's a lot of confusion, and there's a lot that is kind of happening underneath the surface, Taurus, that I feel like you're doing really, really good at not showing it. Like you have it together on the outside right now. You have it together, but I think on the inside there's a lot of, like I said, self-reflection happening within. We're going to get some advice from Spirit. So what is the advice for this month of May for the sign of Taurus? What's the advice? Let's see. What is the advice for the sign of Taurus? What is the advice for the sign of Taurus? Wow. So we have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. So I'm getting that this month the advice is to, instead of participating and interacting with 3D energies, meaning relationships and people and career and work and physical things, and I'm not saying completely check out of that and ignore everyone and just, you know, ghost everyone and disappear for a little bit. No. I think that this month is just more so of a month that your focus needs to be on higher ideals rather than, you know, making lunch dates and hanging out with friends. I don't think it's going to be a super social month, you know. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying hide under a rock this month. No. Be active, be social, go out and do the things you need to do. But the focus for this month, I think, calls on spirituality and your connection with yourself and with everything else. Because that's the beauty of Taurus season, in my opinion, is that it calls us to like heal and love ourselves and nurture and care ourselves. And through doing that, through nurturing and caring ourselves and accepting our flaws and seeing the beauty in ourselves, we reflect that on the outside, and we understand things, and we see the beauty in things, and we love everyone and everything. And we accept everyone and everything with their flaws and alls in the same way that we do. And that's why I love Taurus season, because it's not, we're not going to come out of this, perfect human beings that will never make mistakes. But this month reminds us that we make mistakes and we are flawed beings, and it's okay, and that's beautiful, and that is such a beautiful thing of this whole, crazy world that we live in and that we exist in, right? And this experience that we're experiencing. Listen to your intuition, because I feel like this month you're getting a lot of messages, but I feel like that's what's kind of happening. I feel like the universe is trying to tell you something, but you're resisting. Don't resist. Okay? We know you can be stubborn, Taurus. Let's be real. We know you can be stubborn. Don't resist this month. Not this month. This month, your month, you want to go. Trust this month. Trust this energy. Trust your energy. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, okay? I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. If it did, please like it. Leave comments down below letting me know how it resonated with you for this month of May. And subscribe for more. I will see you guys later. Again, like I said, if none of this resonated with you, feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus placements as well. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.